Hello, MOVATI OnDemand, and welcome to MOVATI Core. So we're going to do a 15-minute class. Really, it's only 10, but we'll do a little bit of a warm-up beforehand. You have the option to have a weight. We're going to get right into it. The whole time we're going to be down on the ground. I'd like you to come onto hands and knees for a moment and just give me a few cat-cows, okay? So what we're going to do today, as you are going through this, is every exercise is going to be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. I'll show you some modifications. So you can, even a beginner could start this. If you need to go a little bit shorter than 45 seconds and you need a little bit longer break, I want you to take it, okay? Let's do a few more. Now we're going to continue this motion, but we're going to come down onto our elbows. Try to keep the hands down, and again, think of this cat-cow motion, okay? Breathing in and breathing out. I'm not really looking my head forward. I'm really, when I come into the belly drop, I'm looking in between my thumbs. Good. Let's take about 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Just press the hips back and forth. And we are about ready to go. So as I mentioned, that weight is optional. If you have one, it's going to make it harder, but it's not necessary, okay? First exercise, you're going to come onto the back. You're going to have one weight, probably light if not medium, into your right hand. Your left leg will be up in the air, left arm out to the side. You'll take a big breath in, exhale, kick that leg, punch up, and lower down. So guess what? We are in it. We're in it to win it. Now, any type of low back issues, nobody says you have to come up. Think of that crunch, think of that push, okay? That's a really good option if you find it difficult to get yourself up. Option 2, get rid of that weight, okay? I'm using, if I need to, my left hand and my left elbow. Exhale when you lift, inhale when you lower. Exhale when you lift, inhale when you lower. Guys, you're doing great. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and give yourself a moment. If you're feeling the back of your neck in that position, just give yourself a moment, tuck the chin in. Guys, we are headed to the other side. So I've got the weight into my left hand. I've got my right knee pulling in, right arm out to the side. Take a big breath in, and away we go. So remember, if you're feeling your back, get rid of the weight. If you're feeling your neck, you don't have to do the punch. You could just be right here, right down here with me, okay? Everybody has to start somewhere. And if maybe you were like me and you shoveled a lot and helped 3 cars out of your street because they were stuck in a snowstorm yesterday, you might be feeling your core a little bit. I'm going to come back to that punch. Good. And break. Woo. Okay. So we finished those. Coming into what's called the Russian twist. Weight, again, is optional, but not mandatory. You're sitting on your sit bones. You're sitting nice and tall, pulling the toes in, grabbing onto the weight, and you're going side to side. Now, it's perfectly fine to have the knees shifted in this position. What you're looking for is really tall spine. You're not trying to curve your back. You're trying to sit nice and tall, and you're moving your waist from side to side. Sometimes I'll see people move their arms, but they're not really moving their torso. Guys, you got 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's come on to our right side. We've got a side plank with a dip. Option to have the knees bent. Have your wrist in line with the knees, and we'll bring ourselves up. We drop, we lift. That's a good option to start with. Maybe if you want a challenge, you could hold a weight. So it's going to add some more core. Maybe just holding it here. If you want to amp it up, extending one leg. And if you want to amp it up even more, extending both legs. I'm going to stay down on the knees with you guys. Really think of squeezing your glutes, keeping the hips forward. Arm can be up, forward, down, wherever you need to have it. Doing great, guys. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Now I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. If you want to turn around so you can't see me, don't worry about it. It's all good. Again, try to line up the wrist with the knee. Squeeze the knees together. Squeeze your glutes. Push your hips forward. And you're in it. Down and up. So maybe again, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, take one leg, take both legs. Option to bring the arm here. Option to bring it here. Option to add a weight. Perfectly fine to have it down here as well. If you find you're struggling, maybe put the hand down just to give yourself a little bit support. I'm not really allowing it to completely lower down. I'm just letting it almost hover to the ground. You got 15 seconds left. How you feeling? Squeezing those thighs, squeezing those glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Frog crunches. For this one, you're going to come onto your back. Allow the feet to come together, knees out to the side. Hands behind the head and tilt your chin back a little bit. Look straight up to the ceiling and crunch up and down. So this is a great place to start in this. Your head is leaning into your hands. Now, once you do this enough and you're going, this feels really easy. Do you have anything else? I do. Squeeze your feet together. Hover your feet about 1 inch off the ground. If you find your back lifts up too much and you feel unstable in the low back and the arch, then just keep the feet down. Believe me, this is going to be here for you again another time. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, dolphin crunch. Nobody likes this one. Everybody hates this one. Coming down onto hands and knees, bring your hands together, and then tuck the toes and lift your bum up. You're going to shift forward and back. Now, if you find this incredibly difficult, and we're in it right now, maybe just have the knees down, keeping the core engaged. Okay? Inhale forward, exhale. Imagine there's a string attached to your belly button. It goes through your spine and up towards the ceiling. Breathing nice and deep, guys. I'm going to count it down. You're almost done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See, 45 seconds, not that bad. Glute bridge, you got 2 more 45 seconds and you're done. I know, it goes by so fast. So bring yourself down. If you have a band, you want to put on a band really quick, tap it. We're coming into it, guys. Glute bridge, lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. Keeping the inner edges of the feet down. Okay, a lot of times I see people wobble with their knees in and out. Keep them on a track. Squeeze your glute to lift, lower maybe halfway down. Now that transition, it was about 20 seconds, so I'm going to take you just a few seconds over just to make sure we hit that 45 seconds. I'm going to count it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down for the last exercise. It's called the prone, retract, and reach. So once you come down onto your belly, you can tuck your toes or not. Arms are alongside the body, palms facing down, chin is tucked. You're going to lift the shoulder blades, lift the hands, lower down. Shoulder blades, squeeze. So think of upper back, upper back. Good. Upper back, upper back. Now I'm squeezing my glutes the whole time, and I'm still remembering that string on my belly button, pulling up through the spine and up towards the ceiling. Squeeze, lift, lower. Squeeze, lift, lower. A lot of times in this, and believe me, you're almost done, I see people look forward. That's not good for your neck. Look right down to the floor. I'm counting down 8, 7, 6, come on, squeeze those shoulder blades. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's do the exact same thing we did at the beginning. So let's press ourselves back. We'll work in reverse. We'll lower down onto the elbows, bringing ourselves forward, and we'll just revisit that forearm cat-cow. Take a few breaths. You're in no rush. Good, let it slow down. Give me 2 more. Good, come up onto your hands and a few more. Let the belly drop, let it curve. So feel good knowing that you did your core work today. You could do this every day. You could do it at the end of one of the other workouts. Maybe you did legs and glutes and you want to add some core on the end. It's all good. 2 more, guys. And last one. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick core. And I hope I see you again soon. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day.